YouTube channel.
Yeah! So welcome, and today we're going to be preparing some sweet potatoes, and the first step we're going to be taking, guys, is boiling them for 10 minutes. After boiling, we are going to drain off the water and make sure the potatoes are nicely dried, like no extra water. Yeah, this is a very healthy meal. Yeah, so after you've done that, you need your anything that you can lay them on that will go into the oven. Place your potatoes nicely on your, what can we call it? Let's call it a sheet. Yeah, so there they are, nicely boiled. Go in with a pinch of salt for the seasoning. Salt also goes well with pepper. Yes, so some black pepper. Kidogo too. Spread it nicely all over. Yes, then after this we are going to go in with some paprika and pilipili hoho too. So you just need a little bit of it. And guys, this whatever I'm preparing right now is like a lunch snack, because I don't want people to eat too much during lunch, because I tend to cook supper earlier. Yeah, so after that you need to stir it nicely to make sure everyone gets the seasoning, because everyone has their own season, you know. Yes, guys, after this is done, we're going to need some fresh oil, cooking oil. Yeah, that's what I use. I don't know what you use, but yeah. And I love that it comes with this cup. You can measure. So we're going to put 1 cup full of it. Yup. And then stir it again nicely to make sure everyone once again gets their own season. Nin. This already looks good, guys, if you can see. Yeah. So by now my oven was already preheating, but I remembered I needed to put some rosemary. So we get some rosemary, just a tiny little bit for the rosemary smell. I just love the smell of rosemary, you guys. And so today we're going to be cooking lunch and dinner together. And chances are my YouTube channel might change into a cooking channel because I'm home. And yeah, let's get to cook healthy foods and eat together. So black pepper, paprika, fresh oil, rosemary, and of course salt to taste. So the oven right now was preheating, so just go in with the potatoes and at 180 degrees for 40 minutes, and then we'll keep changing sides. So let's start preparing our githeri. We have our minji, which can't be boiled with the same pot with the beans and maize. So we boil them separately until they're nicely cooked. If you know, you know. These are peas, the green peas. Let me say it for those who don't know minji. What is minji? And then we're going to have another pot, which is my pressure cooker. It's going to have the beans, the beans and the maize. Yes, so let that be boiling as the potatoes cook. Well, guys, so this is the end result of the potatoes. And let me just tell you, the family was so happy with the food. Some ketchup, some chili sauce right there. Yeah. So that's our githeri cooking right there. And our tuminji. The pressure cooker takes only 1 hour. From there, yeah, let's karanga. So you're going to see that's the githeri, nicely boiled and cooked. Have our tomatoes, peppers, carrots, yeah, and we have onion most probably, and some potatoes and our spices. You'll see them as we go, guys. So I start with preheating the oil, nice and easy, with the onion. Let me let you in on a secret, you guys. I just discovered the most amazing organic ginger and garlic. Like it's preserved. That's what I'm getting from the fridge. It's taking me too long. T, where are you? Okay, she's there. Yep. So set your camera right. Yep, there you go. And now get your garlic and ginger. So there it is. It's called Bell's Organic Garlic and Ginger. So this is like already crushed ginger and garlic. And let me just tell you before I go even any further, I never used to believe you can put ginger and garlic in your other food apart from pilau, until I like tried it and the result was just amazing, you guys. So back to cooking. So here the garlic and ginger was cooking with the onion, and what I prefer doing next is putting the potatoes because they are not yet cooked. You want them to cook nicely, yeah? So you go in with the potatoes, stir them nicely. Oh, it's hot. Kitamba. Where. Okay, chatufunikia. So we're going to let it simmer until now. Oi. So you can see, guys, the potato is already getting the onion, garlic, and ginger. What can I say? The smell or the taste. And so what I do now, I layer this according to how they need to cook. Carrots down. Yeah. And then the tomatoes on top. You. Then the pepper. Then you just need to cover it so that they can cook with the steam coming from the potatoes, and also they can get the flavors from the garlic, onion, and ginger. And now we're back to give it a nice stir. This time I won't forget my kitambaa. So guys, I really do enjoy cooking and making people eat nice food. I'm even thinking of preparing nice healthy meals for people and to be delivering. But yeah, we'll discuss about that later, but it's just an idea that I do have. Yeah, let me set this nicely for you guys. Yeah, I think that's nice. That's my shoe right there. Oof. So tunakoroga vizuri, because you know the secret of a nice meal also is to keep on stirring so that the flavors can get into one another, and that's where the sweetness comes from. You definitely know that. You can see the color is already changing and we've not put in any spice. So if you don't like any spices, at this point is where you can add your githeri and your salt and you're good to go. That's if you don't believe in too much spices. But if you're in my spice gang, be ready to go in with the spices, and then you'll see how nicely it will transform. But up to this point, we've not added anything, and that's how it looks. So you can imagine us go in with the salt only. That's if you don't want the spices. But if you want the spices, brace yourself. We have black pepper, which always goes hand in hand with salt. So a teaspoon. I think I put a teaspoon of almost everything. Alafu, I don't usually measure paprika, but since I'm doing it for people to see, let's measure. That is also 1 teaspoon. Yes, guys. And then we have turmeric. Turmeric is also very good for your face, guys. If you've not watched the video, please do. Turmeric. Then next we go in with chicken masala. The reason why I'm using chicken masala is because I didn't have curry powder. I know those two are nowhere near each other, but anything with curry or masala with the githeri goes well. And please, guys, do try this recipe and tell me how it goes for you. This is a very affordable, tasty meal to eat. Yeah. So we need to stir it kidogo before we go in with the wet ingredients, because we were just putting the dry spices apart from the thyme. So nice stir. You can see the change already, yeah? So this is for those who love to go in with the spices. So I'll definitely put chili in this, but the only reason why I didn't put chili is because Gio, my son, doesn't take chilies, so we don't need to put any hot sauce in the food. Yeah, so one more thing that I will never miss in my house is soy sauce and tomato paste, and those are the next ingredients that we're going to be putting in. Okay. And for soy sauce, I'll only put like 2 tablespoons. And this thing work magic on your stews. You guys should definitely try it. And this is the dark mushroom soy sauce. Hey, this you can't let it go to waste. Yep. So I know right now a lot of us can't afford to go to restaurants and all that, but at least try cook a nice meal for yourself and your family, because people do need that. Because food at home with the loved ones is always comforting. Yeah. So this is the tomato paste I use. It's called Kensol or Self. I'll just show you in a minute. So there you go. This tomato is good. Even when the prices of the tomatoes go high and high, it just makes your stew look nice without even using any tomatoes. So we're going to give it a nice stir. Woo. The smell in here is amazing, you guys. Yes, guys. So it's already thickening. And at this point, we need to add our GITHERI. GITHERI. But first, thyme and oregano, sorry. Yes, so these two also go nicely together, and some rosemary. Yes, guys, and after this we're going to give it again another good stir to make sure again the flavors get into each other. Okay, but yeah, that's what we'll say for now. I'll find the nice other words to use. So after this, we'll measure our githeri with my blue cup, which you've seen right there. And yes, so that's my githeri. You can't see it right now, but yeah, one, another cup. So that's how I measure. That's for Geo, for D, for T. Then my brother is around, so for mine now. Yeah, and everyone has their portion of githeri, a full cup plus the potatoes. So it'll be enough for lunch even. So you can already see I'm still stirring with the githeri and the flavors can still be seen. Yani the color is still nice and golden. And so after this, I'm going to like add a cup of water and let it boil. Yeah. And you guys are going to love the outcome because, my God, this githeri was just amazing. Like everyone loved it. I personally loved it, but when I'm cooking for someone like my grandfather, I wouldn't use too much spices because he doesn't like spices in his food. But for us, food without spices is not good, especially me, chili lover. So there you go, guys. You need to scrub all the ones on the side to make sure everything is inside. Let's also try and rinse our spoon. Some water. So I put like 2.5 cups of water because it's going to boil down. Yeah. And there you go. So we'll only add coriander and parsley. These are fresh because yeah, we're in Mashambani now. Everything we use is fresh from the garden, you guys. And we're going to be gardening together also very soon. And so this channel, one thing I want to tell you is we always take risks. No matter how big or small they seem to be. Look at that soup. Yeah. So at this point the food is ready and woo la la. Yeah, with my chili right there and avocado. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to subscribe, put the notification on, guys, and share widely. Bye guys.